guys, Tammy here. Hope everybody's doing okay and staying warm and dry. Just back with a quick tutorial. I'm actually getting ready to leave very early in the morning to go to Oklahoma City. My daughter's having a baby tomorrow, so I just wanted to hop on and do a really quick Christmas card tutorial. And so really quick, you're going to need, this is the card that I made for to give to somebody for Christmas, and you open it up and it has the sentiment on the inside that says joy. And I'm going to show you how to make this really simple and fast card. So the paper collection that I'm using is the Craft Smart Hot Buy from Michaels, and it's the Winter Dream collection. So it has all this really pretty paper. I love the colors. I just think it's so cute with all the little animals and stuff. So I cut out a sentiment for both cards out of this, and I am using the white. Let's see if I got it right here. So I'm using a page that's kind of like an ombre. It goes from dark to light, I think this way. Yeah, this way. And then I'm using the white with the silver trees for the snowman part. So anyway, real quick, you're going to need a base for your card. This one is actually a different size, and I'll probably have to end up making the envelope myself. But the card is going to measure 5 by 6. So you just need a 12-inch piece of paper cut to 5 inches wide, and then you're just going to take that and you're going to fold that in half. Really simple. Take my little swisher. I don't think it's a bone folder, but I don't remember what it's called. So anyway, so we're going to fold that in half. There's our card base. Super simple, okay? And then what you can do is, now the other card that I did not distress the edges, but I'm thinking on this card I'm probably going to, because I think that would have just added a little bit of extra to it. So I'll probably go back and do this one as well. But for this tutorial purpose, we're going to go ahead and we're going to distress the edges of this card. And I'm just going to, real light, go around the edges. And I'm using the Tim Holtz Distress ink, and this one's called Chipped Sapphire. One of my favorite blues. I love this one. It's so pretty. So I might open that up and distress it. Just go around the edges. Over, and then go around the top part where it's folded. I just feel like it gives it a little bit extra dimension and makes the card look nice. So, all right, and then the next piece that we're going to cut is this piece here. This is going to be the mat, and my cutting board, my brand new cutting board, I have to say is not my favorite cutting board. I put a brand new blade in it, and it still has fuzz around it. So anyway, this is going to be the mat for the card. We're not going to put that on yet, but that's going to go like that. So I'm going to distress the edges of this one. Just give it that dimension. We're going to do all 4 sides. Sorry about my nail. I was playing with some quick dry clear nail polish over some nail polish that I got that I really like, but I think I'm kind of impatient, so I don't think I let the layers dry in between. So I have one nail done and it looks like, does not look great. So anyway, all right, so that's all we're going to do with the distressing. Now you could distress these. These are going to go on the inside, but I'm not going to really worry about that on this card. I'm only worried about the front. So what we're going to do is I got this die. Really, I just thought it was so cute. I love snowmen. My whole house is done in snowman for Christmas. And so I got this from, I think, AliExpress, but don't quote me on that. So, anyway. But yeah, that is the die we're going to use. And all I did was I cut out a piece of paper that was a little over 6 inches long, because this is over a little, I think this is like 5 3/4. Let me see. This little die is, actually it's 6 3/6, almost 6.5 by almost 3, so about 2 7/8. However, we're not going to use the full die. Once we put it on here, we're going to trim the ends of it off. So all I did was I took out my art glitter glue. Let's get the big one out. And then I'm just going to go around the edges really quick, because this stuff dries like super fast. And so I'm going to try to get all the little bits and pieces so nothing gets caught when the card is being handled. All right. Oops. And the only drawback about doing big dies like this is that if you do use art glitter glue, it dries really fast, so you have to act fast and get it on there, or you have lumps. Which I did this one earlier and it was okay, but you might have to go back in and add some dots of glue around the edges, or pieces that you know, dried too quickly before you could get it down. So all right, almost done. Just like that. All right, and then we're going to take that and we're going to adhere that here, and we're going to kind of center it so that we can cut off those extra edges. So I just kind of push it to the side like that, make sure it's centered, and then I'm going to wipe off the glue here and here. And I always like to use my brayer just to make sure we get good adherence of paper to glue, or to paper, like that. And I do see a little circle that I missed, but oops, it's under the paper now, but that's cool. All right, so there it is, adhered to our mat. And then because I'm milling these, I don't want to add a bunch of dimension with, you know, a bunch of layers of mats. So I'm trying to make these kind of simple, because last year my cards were not simple, and the ones that I sent out kind of cost a lot. So I know people are conscious of that. Okay, so there's our card, and then I'm just going to put it on the front like this. You know, so when you start adding bling and bows and ribbon and stuff like that, you start getting bulky cards, and then when you mail them, they tend to be a little bit more expensive than what you thought. And with the prices of postage always going up, I thought this year I'm just going to do simple, and hopefully that's enough. So, all right, so now we're just going to adhere this, trying to center it on the front of the card. Okay. you know, because I was going to add a bow and I was going to add ribbon, and then I thought, no, that's a little much. So, alright, so there's our front, and then I'm just going to make sure I have good adhesion, like that. And then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to glue that onto the base of the mat for the inside. And I just used stitched rectangle nesting dies, and I cut out the smaller one around the sentiment that would fit, and then cut out another one to mat it. And the paper on the behind is actually, these are all papers I had in my stash except for the ones that I used from the paper collection. So I've had them for like ever, and I don't remember where I got them. But so this is the one that I used for the other card. So I just cut a piece of it and cut out the stitched rectangle die. And then this is going to go on the inside, just like that. And that is it. And then all we have to do is decorate. And so what I did was I had these snowflakes I received, I think, in a swap. And these snowflakes I got at, I believe, the Dollar Tree a couple years ago. So I used 3 of those. And then I used 2 of the white ones. And then I used 2 of the, oh, that one's silver. I didn't know these. Okay, so I used these clear ones, but I think I'm going to use these silver ones. I like those. Those are cool. All right. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Again, I always do odds because that's what the eye is attracted to. So we have 7 snowflakes. And then I'm just going to randomly place them on the card. It's got one here, one here, one here. That's going to be these. I just take off the sticky part on the back and then just put those down. Actually, gotta bring that one over. Okay. Some of these, the sticky is like showing between the little 2 snowflake parts, so I just take that off because I'm going to glue it anyway. I'm not really worried about that. Okay, and then that one's going to go there. Okay, and then we're just going to randomly place the other ones. And don't worry if you get glue on the silver, anything silver like this, you can always, you can wipe it off as you go, or you can wait till it dries and then you can just scrape it off, so I don't ever worry about that. Alright, there's our another white one, and then another silver one. Okay. Just like that. And then what I did was I took some silver stickles, and this one is called, I think it's just silver. It doesn't really even have a name on here. Oh no, it does, silver, okay? And I just put a little bit in for his nose. Again, just simple little additions. And then I'm going to let that dry. And then I took some Nuvo drops. This one is Crystal Drops Ivory Seashell. The only problem that I have found with these is that it's really cold, which it is kind of cold in my craft room sometimes, unless I open the door and let the heat in circulate. These tend to like get a dome on them, and they don't flatten out like they're supposed to. So just rub it a little bit, and then I just do one on my desk just to make sure. So yeah, it gets a little dome, so I might try it from the other direction, which is just dropping it and then letting go. So I'm just going to randomly place some of those on here. Okay, just like that, and we are done. So yeah, this isn't one of my favorite Nuvo drops because my other Nuvo drops, I don't even have to worry about it. I just put them down and they flatten right out, but I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's cold or what, but it doesn't do that in the summer. So anyway, that's the card that I made. Super, super simple, and I think it turned out really pretty, and I just let it dry, and then this card will be ready to go. So I just want to say thank you for stopping by and watching my video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified when I upload more videos, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon to the right. Clicking the little bell icon to the right just notifies you when I do upload a new video, but that's not required. You don't have to do that. But hitting the subscribe button is much appreciated. So anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed rest of the week. And again, stay warm, stay dry, and I will talk to you all soon.